got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream baby got me dreaming sweet dreams about town too. I love you and I'm thinking of you, and that won't do. Dream baby, make me stop dreaming, you can make my dreams come true. Sweet dream baby, sweet dream baby, sweet dream baby, how long must I dream? Dream baby got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream baby got me dreaming sweet dreams and I'm down too. I love you and I'm thinking of you, but that won't do. Dream baby, got me something dreaming, you can make my dreams come true. Sweet dream baby, sweet dream baby, sweet dream baby, how long must I dream?
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, how slow the old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, like to a step-dame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenues.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away their time. And then the moon, like to a silver bone, you bent in heaven shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Go, Philostrati, stir up the Athenian youth to merriment. Awake the hurt and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and one I loved doing thee injuries. But I shall wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy thee, Theseus, my renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegea. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with a complaint against my daughter, my child, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble Duke, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious lord, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and exchanged love tokens with my child, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With bracelets of his hair, rings, gauds, knickknacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messages of strong prevailment in unhardened youth, he hath filched my daughter's heart with cunning, and earned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. So, my gracious lord, be it so, that she will not this day consent to marry Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to marry this fine man here, Demetrius, or to her death, as is set out in law immediately for that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your mother should be as a god, one to whom you are but as a form in wax by her imprinted, and in her power to lead the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander!
In itself he is, but in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthy.
I would my mother looked, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with her judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I made so bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Examine well your youth, your blood. Whether, if you yield not to your mother's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For I to be in shady cloister mew, to be a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that master so their blood to undergo such maiden pilgrimage, but earthlier happy is the rose distilled, than that which, withering upon the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessing.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin painting up. Unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke, my soul consents to not give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and upon the next new moon, that seeming day betwixt my love and me, in everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die, or to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for aye austerity and single life.
Oh, relent, sweet Hermia. Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander. True, he has my love. And what is mine, my love shall render him. And all of mine, my right, I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage as Demetrius. And which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then persecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nada's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess, I have heard so much and thought with Demetrius to have spoke thereof. Come, Demetrius, Aegea, come. You shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. And for you, fair Hermia, look you, arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Apollo, what cheer, my love?
With duty and desire we follow, my lord. Come, 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 come.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Oh, belike for want of rain, which could well beteem them from the tempests of my eyes.
Ay me, fraught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth. Either it was different in blood. Hermia, I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance to a morn of May. There I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that ever men have broken, number more than ever woman spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow, truly, I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Ah, good see, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Oh, fair again, unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. But your eyes, her lord stars, and your tongue is sweet air, more tunable than lark than shepherd's ear. Where are the world mine? Demetrius being baited. All the rest I'd give to you to be translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
The different castles, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers with such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
And the more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helen, no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, with that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he shall no more see my face. Lysander and myself will try this place, before a time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking like liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food tomorrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius doth on you.
Oh, how happy some or other can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, as waggish boys ingain themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he held down oaths if he were only mine. And from this hail some heat from Hermia felt, and so he dissolved in showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the woods will he tomorrow night shall pursue her. And if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But hear in me, I do enrich my pain to have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
This scroll is the list of everyone's name which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors and so go to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable tragedy and most cruel comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Read yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are to play the part of Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears and the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest. Yet my chief humour is for a tyrant. Oh, I play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat and to go split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish face. This was lofty. Now, to the rest. This was Erco's vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute the Bellows Mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You are to play the part of Thisbe.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight.
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Oh, nay, faith. Let me not play a woman. I've a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask. You may speak as small as you like.
Let me play Thisbe too, or I will do it in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe! Pyramus, my dear, Thisbe dear and lady dear.
You are to play no part but Pyramus, and Flute you to play Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Oh, here, Peter Quince.
You are to play the part of Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quinn.
You Thisbe's father. Myself, Pyramus's father. Snug the joiner. You are to take the lion's part, and there we have a play complete.
Right, do you have the lion's part written, like, you know, because if you have, pray give it to me, because I'm very slow at learning.
You may do it extempore.
Ex what?
It is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion too. I will roll you. It will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roll you, and I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
You would do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies, and that would enough to hang us all.
Oh, heavens!
I grant you, friends, if you were to frighten ladies out of their senses, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roll you to any suckling dove. I will roll you to any nightingale.
You are to play the part of Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet and gentle man, as lovely a man as you see on a summer's day, a most gentlemanlike man, and therefore you can play no part of Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard will I best to do it in?
What you will.
Oh, well then I will discharge it in either your straw-coloured beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and green beard, or your French crown-coloured beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of the French crowns are barefaced, and your blade barefaced. Gentlemen, here are your scripts. I am to entreat you to learn them by tomorrow night. We will meet an hour outside the city, there to rehearse. For if we meet in the streets, we shall be dogged by company.
There will we meet, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu!
Here tonight, and take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wroth, because that she is her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. Oh, she never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child knight of his train to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape or making quite, or you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labour in the quern, and bootless make the breathless housewives churn, and sometime make the drink to bear no barn? Mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm? Those that have Franklin call you and sweet puck. You do their work and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Oh, thou speakest right, I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress. Ah, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida.
Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India. But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskant mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you are come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, when I know thy love to Theseus? What? Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Periguna, whom he ravisheth, and make him with fair Aegle break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy.
Never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest or mead. but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed, therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound, and, thorough this distemperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and Arnold Hyam's thin and icy crown and odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as in mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, so often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, which she, following with pretty and with swimming gait, would imitate, and her womb then rich with my young squire, and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles, and return again, as from voyage, rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your horns.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back utter such dulcet and harmonious breath. The rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, wolf, or bear, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And now I take this charm from off her sight, as I complete it with another herb. I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible and will overhear their conference.
Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay! The other slayeth me! They told me they'd stolen into this wood, and here am I within this wood because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hey, get thee gone and follow me no more. Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or do I not in plainest truth tell you that I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I do love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, the more I will fawn on you. Use me as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Unworthy as I am to follow you, what worser place can I beg in your love? And yet a place of high respect with me, to be used as you would use your dog.
Ken not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on you.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
Do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not.
Your virtue is my privilege, for it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor felt this would lack worlds of company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said that I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts. Let me go, and if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in these woods.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, you do me mischief. Aye, Demetrius, you're wrong to set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and I'll make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well, Demetrius!
Fare thee well, then. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Well, I saw the flower there, welcome wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
Give it to me. Aye, to a bank, where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite o'er-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamelled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and sit through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it in the next thing he espies, maybe the lady. I shall know the gentleman by the Athenian garments he hath on. I think of it some care, if he may prove more fond in her than she upon her love. And look down, meet me at the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Close my eyes, and I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers in dreams.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
I took my troubles down to Oberon. You know that fairy with the white suit on. He's got a magic flower growing on the vine, making little bottles of love potion number 9. Bent down and turned around and gave her a wink. He said, I'm gonna knock it on her right in the drink. He held his nose, he closed his eyes, he dropped it in. She don't know if it's day or night. She'll start kissing everything inside. But when she kisses, what she sees will be sublime. Down to the magic of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Oh, fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for here, upon this bank, I will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms in one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear. Further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh. Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchange with an oath, so then two bosoms in a single troth. Then by your side, no bedroom me deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
The Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much beshrew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lies, but the gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, it may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And then end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence. But who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack-love, this kill courtesy. Shall upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So, awake when I am gone, for I was now to Oberon.
Oh, stay thou there, come me, sweet Demetrius.
Charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, and wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this thought and chase. Oh, the more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Oh, happy is Hermia, wherefore she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How come her eyes are so bright? No, if so tears, if so my eyes are more often or worse than hers. Oh no, oh I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel, though Demetrius, oh do as a monster fly in my presence thus. Oh what wicked and dissembling glass of mine could make me compare with Hermia's fairy eyne? nephew is here. Lysander, on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord? What though? And yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says that you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe until their season, so I, being young, ripe now not to reason. And touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes martial to my will, and leads me to your eyes, where I o'erlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore to this king mockery was I born, where at your hand did I deserve this scorn. 'Tis not enough, young man, that I did never nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but yet you must flout my insufficiency. Good folk, you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner to me to woo. Oh, if the lady one man refuse, she'd have another ever be up.
She sees not Hermia, and Hermia sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For, as a surfeit to the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. Or, as the heresies that men do leave are hated most by those they did deceive, so thou, my surfeit and my heresy, of all be hated but most of me, and all your powers address my love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Hey me for pity! Oh, what a dream was here, Lysander! Look, I do quake with fear. He thought a serpent would take my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander!
What? Removed? Lysander, Lord! What, out of hearing God? No sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I almost swoon with fear. No? Well, then I perceive you're not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. Well, the shallowest sixteen of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook a scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass is not like fixed on his head. Anon his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. When they him spy, oh, so at his sight away his fellows fly. And at this stamp here, o'er and o'er one falls, and mother cries, and help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass!
That falls out better than I can devise! But hast thou yet latched the Athenians' eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked afore she must be eyed.
Stand by. This is the same Athenian.
Oh, this is the woman, but not this the
man.
Why rebuke him that loves you so? Make rest no better your better foe.
No, I but shy, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being aware shoes in blood, and plunged in the deep sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. But he stole away from sleeping Hermia. It cannot be that thou hast murdered him. So does a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murdered, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
But what is this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
Rather give his carcass to my house.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men. Oh, once, tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder, do so much? An adder did it, with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never had a stung.
You spend your passion on a misprisement. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead as aught that I can tell.
Pray thee, then tell me that he is well.
Oh, and if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege to never see me more, and from thy hated presence I part so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I shall remain. Sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for debt that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe. Now in some slight measure it will pay, if for his tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not the false tongue true. About the week or slipping in the wind, and Helena of Athens didst thou find. Oh, fancy 6 years and pale of cheer, but sighs of love that cost a fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her fear, or charm his eyes again to do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than arrows on fire.
Flower of this purple dye, hit by Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for lending.
Captain up, everyone! Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Oh, shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Oh, then we'll two at once woo one. Oh, that must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me, than before preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Oh, scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born in that nativity, all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
Oh, you do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy free. These vows are Hamia's. Will you give her war? We oath with oath, when you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, both keep and due stale, shall even weigh as both as like as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
No, none in my mind, but you give her war.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena. Goddess, nymph, perfect divine. What shall I compare thine eye? The crystal is muddy, oh how rank and show those lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. When thou holdst up thy hand, oh let me kiss this princess in pure whiteness, seamless bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! Oh, I see! You all are bait to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and you courtesy, you would not do me thus much.
without injury? Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me to vow, and to swear, and to sit appraise my parts, when I know that you hate me with your heart. You both are rivals, and love Hermia, and are double rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit or manly enterprise to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes. With your division, none of noble sort shall so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena, to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. Fair I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her was as guest-wise sojourned, and now to fair Helena it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the things thou dost not know, lest thy peril there abide it dear. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found. Oh, mine ear, I thank it brought thee to thy sound, but why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
Oh, what love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helen, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seeketh thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive that they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, oh most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you of these contrived to bait me with this fell derision? Is all the counsel we too have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent, when we have chid the hasty put of time for parting us, is all forgot? And now will you rend our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. Seems that you scorn me.
Have you not said Lysander? I said scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, while you make to your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph divine, empress celestial. Wherefore speaks to her he hates, and wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me for affection. But by your setting on, by your consent, what though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so unfortunate? This you should pity, rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I counterfeit sad looks, make most of trouble when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. The sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, do not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, to which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, sweet! Do not scorn her so.
She cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear that by which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I swear I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Oh, Lysander, why too tenderly?
Away, you sapling.
No, sir, you shall seem to break loose. Take orders and would follow me, yet come on, you're a tame man, go.
Hang off, thou bat! Thou bird! Vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent!
Oh. Why have you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Love? Out! Loathed medicine! Oh, hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest? Yes, sir, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
Oh, I would have had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Though I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me no greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Oh me! What news, my love? I'm not I, Hermia. I'm not you, Lysander. I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since not you loved me, since not you left me, why then? You left me, oh, the gods forbid, in earnest shall I say?
I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. You. Chocolate, you. Canker blossom, you thief of love. What? You come by night and stole my love's heart from him.
By no faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? By you, counterfeit, you puppet you!
Why so? Hey, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. Are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and low? How low am I, thou painted maple, speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails can reach unto thine eyes!
Don't hurt me! I have no fall and fierceness! Oh, let her not strike me! You may think that since she is something lower than I said that I can match her!
Oh, what? Hark again!
Oh, good Hermia!
Don't be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, ever wronged you? Save that love unto Demetrius. I told him of yourself into this wood, and he followed you, and for love I followed him. But he have took me hence, and he have threatened to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me. And now, will you let me go? Oh, to Athens I will bear my folly back. I'll follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
Foolish heart I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not let you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be little, she is fierce.
Oh, little again, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you! You minimus! The hindering not grass made. You bead, you acorn!
You are too officious on her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part. And if thou dost intend so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now that she holds me not, now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right, of thine or mine, is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, do not
thy negligence. Still, thou mistakest aught, else commits thy knaveries wilfully.
Oh, believe me, ye king of shadows, I mistook. Did not thou tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far am I glad it did so sort as this there jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, o'ercast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one comes not within the other's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with fit or wrong, and sometimes rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows doth counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's arm, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next wake all this derision, shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date to death shall never end. But when this affair to thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then a charmed eye I will release the monster's news, and all things shall be peace. Haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Oh, here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to play the ground.
Lysander, speak again! Thou run away! Thou coward! Art thou fled? Speak! It's the bush whereof to hide thy head!
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou looked for wars and will not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is the file that draws a sword on thee.
Oh, yeah, thou there!
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhunt here.
Ah! Oh! He goes ahead of me and calls me on. Yet I come where he calls and he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I followed fast, but faster he did fly. That fallen arm and dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Oh, come, thou gentle day. If but for once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot. The rod's before me shifting every place, and darest not stand and look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither! I am here!
Nay, then thou mockest me, thou shalt buy this dear. If ever I thy face by daylight see, now go thy way. Fiendness constraineth me to measure out my length for this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, a long and tedious night. Albeit thy hours shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. No, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come one more, two of both kinds makes up four. Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Oh, never so weary, never so in woe. But dabbled by the dew and torn by the briars, I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest me, till break of day. Heaven shield Lysander, if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known that every man shall have his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Coburn?
Ready.
Monsieur Coburn, good Monsieur. Get your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-tipped bumblebee on top of a thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not stir yourself too much into action, Monsieur. And, good Monsieur. Have a care, the honey bag break not. I would loath to have you overflowing with a honey bag, Monsieur. Where's mustard seed?
Ready.
Give me your leaf. I pray you leave your courtesy.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help Cavalier Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, Monsieur, for methinks I am grown marvellous hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass that if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Ooh, I have a reasonable ear for music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Oh, and truly, a peck of provender. I could munch some good dry oats. Methinks I have a marvellous desire for a bottle of hay. Oh, good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee thence new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people disturb me. I have a great exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine that sweet honeysuckle gently entwist. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Our dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favours for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she his hairy temples then had rounded with coronets of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew that sometime on buds was wont to swell like round and orient pearls, stood now within the pretty floweret's eyes, like tears that their own disgrace bewail. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, she in mild terms begged my patience. I did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bring up to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo the hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentle Puck, remove this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he awaking when the others do, may to Athens back again repair. And think no more on this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexations of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, remove this head.
Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes, peep.
Sound! Music! Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon this sleeper be.
Follow that dream, you gotta follow that dream. Keep it moving on, keep it moving on. You gotta follow that dream wherever that dream may lead. You gotta follow that dream to find a love like me. When your heart gets restless, and move along. When your heart gets weary, gotta sing a song. And when the dream is calling you, there's just one thing that you can do. You gotta follow that dream wherever that dream may lead. You gotta follow that dream to find a love like me.
Now thou and I are new in amity, and shall tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy King, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
And my queen in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. For we the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with this mortal on the ground.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Belarus. Oh. Hey ho! Peter Quince! Flute the bellows mender! Snout the tinker! Starveling! God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Beyond the wit of man to say what dream it was. That man is but an ass if he goes around expounding his dream. He thought I was. No man can say what. He thought I was. He thought I had. Oh, but man is but a patched fool if he offered to say what he thought I had. The eyes of man have not heard. Man's ears have not seen. His hands are not able to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of my dream, and it will be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom, and I will perform it in the latter end of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Go, one of you, find out the forester. For now our observation is performed. And since we have the ballad of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, go find the forester. We, fair queen, will up to the mountain top to hear the magic confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction. But soft, what nymphs are these?
And my lord, this is Hermia. This is my daughter, Hermia. That's Lysander. This is Demetrius, and this is Helena, old Nadar's Helena. I wonder why they be here so sleepy.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rites of May. And hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. Retain, dear, is not this the day when Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but a couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to lie by hate and know no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and so I do bethink me so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the perils of Athenian...
Enough! I have had enough! My lord, I will have my way today. Demetrius, they would have stolen away, you know. They would have defeated both of us. They would have defeated you of your wife, and me of my consent, but she be your wife.
Oh, my lady, fair Helen told me of their stealth. This their purpose hither to this wood. I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helen in fancy followed me. But my lady, I know not by what power, but by some power it is, my love for Hermia melted as melts the snow. Seems to me as the remembrance of an idle god which in my childhood I did dote upon. And the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lady, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. It was in sickness that I loathed this food. So as in health, come to my natural taste, I do but wish it, love it, long for it, and forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Adieu, I will overbear your will. But in the temple, by and by, with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And since the morning now is something worn, our purpose hunting shall we set aside. Away with us to Athens. 3 by 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Things seem small and indistinguishable. The far off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure we are awake? Think that we sleep? We dream. You don't think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my mother.
And Porter.
And he did bid us follow him to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Come, let us follow him, and by the way we can recount our dream.
No one in Athens can play Pyramus but he.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
And he's a paramour for a sweet voice.
We must say paragon.
Oh,
God
masters!
Big of gods.
Masters, the Duke and Duchess is going up from temple with 2 or 3 ladies and those more married. Oh, if our sport had gone forward, we'd have all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom. Thus, if he lost 6pence a day during his life, he could not escape 6pence a day. And the Duke had not given him 6pence a day for playing Pyramus, I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6pence a day and Pyramus on nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these lads? Masters, I am to discourse wonders to you. But asking on what? But if I tell you I'm not a true Athenian, I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Tell us, sweet bottom.
No more words of me. All I will tell you is the Duke hath died. Get you your apparel together, good strings to your beard, new ribbons to your pumps, meet presently at the palace, let every man look over his part, for the short and the long is, her play is prepared! Let he who plays Thisbe have clean linen, and let not he who plays the lion pare his nails, for they can hang out as the claws. Oh, and most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. But away! Oh, go away!
Last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, your only chance now. Roll up for the magical mystery
sounds like a great plot too, so I can't wait. I don't want to put down something. But have you seen the loaded numpty trying to put this thing on?
Misery.
Come on, let's just celebrate a happy ending. For once.
Great vibes about this play.
'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antic fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lover, the lunatic, and the poet are in imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, in a fine frenzy, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt, and the poet's eye in a fine frenzy rolling that roll from heaven to earth, and earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name.
But of all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, but grows in something of great constancy. But how soever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your heart.
The more to us. Wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
What masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and our bedtime? When is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are at hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrati.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What masks, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, not with some delight?
There is a brief. How many sports are ripe? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the heart. Well, none of that. That have I told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device. I heard it played when last I came from Thebes, a conqueror. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. Ah, a tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice or wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord. Some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the fashion of loud laughter never shed.
But what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never laboured in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
I will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you could find sport in their intent, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear this play. Whenever anything can come amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Bring them in. Take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness or charged and duty in his service perishes.
But my gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our task shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, and I have seen them shiver and grow pale and make periods in the midst of their sentences and throttle their practised accents with their fears, and in conclusion dumbly broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, yet out of this silence, yet I picked a welcome. And in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as in the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, in least speak most to my capacity.
So, please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let them approach.
If we offend, it is in our good will that you should think we come not to offend, but with good will. To show our simple skill that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you our true intent is. All for your delight we are not here. That you should here repent you, the actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
He has played on his prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but not in government.
His speech like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at our show, but wander on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is her name. This one, with lime and rough cast, doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink they thought no harm to whisper, at the which let no one wonder. This one, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine. For the story says Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonshine at Nina's tomb, there to woo. This vile beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe meeting first by moonlight, did scare away, or rather, did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth, and tall, and finding trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat he took his sword, his boldly broached his baleful bloody breast. Anon comes Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger took, and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
I wonder not, my lord, one lion be when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I one snout by name present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers will whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It's the wittiest partition that e'er I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim looked night, oh night with you so black, oh night, whoever art when day is not, oh night, alack, 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. But thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what's the eye? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir, he should not. You see, he's Thisbe's cue. It's used to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. It will fall apart, as I have told you. Oh, look, yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see, a voice. Now will I into the chink, and see and I can spy by Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lamander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Oh, not Shavelus the Procus was so true.
As Shavelus the Procus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou and Neddy's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, my death, I come without delay.
Thus have I wall my part discharged so, and being thus done, away the wall doth go.
Now is the mural down between the two neighbours.
No remedy, my lord, but walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
If we think no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough in wildest rage doth them roar. But know that I, Snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. And if I should come in strife into this place, 'twould be pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and of a good conscience.
The very best beast that e'er I saw, my lord.
The lion is a very fox for his vow.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
She should have worn the horns on her head.
There's no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man inneth the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest, for the man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
I'm weary of this moon. Would he would change?
It appears by the small light of his discretion that he is in the way. But yet in all courtesy, in reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, moon.
All that I'm to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon, myself the man in the moon, this thorn bush
Silence!
my thorn bush and
Silence! Here comes this.
dog my dog.
This is old Lily's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar?
Oh!
Roar? Roar? It's good, this, isn't it? You want to go as well? Oh, hello, I haven't seen you for ages. Now, are you enjoying it?
Well roared, lion.
Well rubbed his feet.
Well shod, moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
Oh, and then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious gold and glittering gleams I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, oh spite, but mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood. Oh, approach, ye furies fair. Oh, fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quash, quail, crush, and boil.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Be shrew, my heart, that I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lie in frame, such lying vile hath fear defiled my dame, who is, no, who was, the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that looked, that loved, with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus. I that left pap, it were heart doth up, and thus I die. Thus! No, am I dead? No, am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. And now I die. Oh, die. Oh, oh, die. Oh, die. Oh.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man. For he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a good surgeon, he may yet recover and prove himself an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone when Thisbe comes to find her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brave.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb. Dead, a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Lovers make moan, his eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears his thread of silk. Tongue not a word, come trusty sword, come blaze my breast imbue, and farewell friends, thus this be ends. Adieu. Oh!
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
And the wall too.
No, sir, they should not. The wall is down the party, dear fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when all the players are dead, then no one be blamed. But marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. Which it was. And very notably discharged. But leave your epilogue, I pray you. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear that we, this coming morn, will oversleep as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable, gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gait of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, with nightly revels and new jollity.
Through the house is glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire, and every elf and fairy sprite hot as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
Rehearse the song by rote, to each word of warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. Ha! I'm all shook up. Oh yeah. Well, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Now who do you think when you have such luck? I'm in love. Ha! I'm all shook up. Oh yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I stand here, the girl I love bells. My heart beats so, and she scares me to death. Well, she touched my hand, and what a cheer I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. Huh! I'm all shook up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm all shook up. Now until the break of day, through this house, each fairy string. To the best by bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three, ever true and loving be. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
Now the hungry lion roars and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task foredoon. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here whilst these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar called. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.